Hey folks, this is a continuation of the videos in section 4.3. This video is about finding a list of possible zeros. This is not actually finding my true zeros, just a list of good guesses. So I tend to call it my good guess list. Notice that what I have here, this is pretty geeky looking. This is just my normal polynomial. It might be a degree of 4, it might be a degree of 17. But it's just my normal polynomial. And if you want to find a list of good guesses, then what you're going to do is you've got to find the factors of D. We know that D is the constant. And then you're going to divide by the factors of A, or the leading coefficient. And part of my word disappeared there. The leading coefficient. And don't forget that you have a plus or minus out in front of that. So if you look at example number 7, notice that my constant is the number 4. My leading coefficient is the number 6. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to find out what are the factors of 4. We know that 4 can be obtained by doing 1 times 4 or 2 times 2. So my factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. Then I also want to find my factors of 6. And so we get that by doing 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. So now we're going to do what it says to do. We want to take the factors of the constant and divide by the factors of the leading coefficient. So the factors of the constant were the 1, 2, and 4. The factors of the leading coefficient, 1, 2, 3, and 6. This is what I'm going to use to be able to find my possible zeros. Now, getting my possible zeros, you need to take this one at a time. And so, first of all, don't forget your plus minus. So let's start with the top number, and I'm going to take 1 divided by 1. This will be my first zero here. And then I'm going to take 1 and divide by 2. That'll be my second zero. And then I will take my 1 divided by 3, the 1 on top, the 3 on bottom. That will be my third zero. And then my fourth zero, the 1 divided by 6. And you'll notice all 4 of those have a plus or minus in front of them. Now let's do the exact same thing with the 2 that's on top. So we want 2 divided by 1, 2 divided by 2, 2 divided by 3, 2 divided by 6. But here's the thing. Don't ever repeat in your list of zeros. So 2 divided by 1 is a 2. But 2 divided by 2, I already have that one. I don't need it again. 2 divided by 3, I don't have yet. 2 divided by 6, I already have because that's just a 1/3. And then last but not least, let's take our 4 and do the same thing. So 4 divided by 1, 4 divided by 2, I already have. I can throw that one out. 4 divided by 3, I don't have. 4 divided by 6, I already have that one, so I'll throw that one out. So the only ones that I have now are the plus and minus 4 and the plus and minus 4/3. And this is a list of my possible zeros, just my good guesses.